Assalamualaikum and good day everybody. Today I would like to present about my research entitled Case Study Behavioral Exploration and Intervention in Reality Therapy for Juvenile Offenders. Introduction. Childhood through adolescence is a period that requires the care, protection, attention, supervision and guidance of the adults or guardians. At this stage, they are still unable to think rationally in every action taken because they are often influenced by the rebellious feelings, souls, and instincts that burn within them. Opening the Youth Window is a rehabilitation session held at the Tunas Baptist School or STB, Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur, where STB is an institution under the Department of Social Welfare, Section 65 of the Children Act 2001. During the session, 41 respondents between the ages of 13 to 20 from among the residents of the Tunas Baptist School were selected for the Opening the Youth Window recovery session. Motivation. The purpose of this therapy session is to explore the behaviorals of each subject to describe the problems they face in themselves that are hindrance to the right behavior to enable them to set goals for living independently in their daily life. It also serves as a medium for communicating to them how to plan the right strategies and the right steps to achieve their real-life goals. This therapy session also encourages them to share what they like and dislike within the group to foster understanding among all of them. At the end of the session, the facilitator's intervention will be given to make recommendations on life goals, educate them to develop positive attitude, build strong personalities and equip them with the skill to enable them to live independently in society when released. Research methodology. This study used qualitative methods. According to Muhammad Sharif, qualitative research methodology seeks to explore whether things cannot be quantitatively measured as a phenomenon related to the subject's experience, value and view that can only be answered in the interview. According to Yin's, case study is a study that uses comprehensive method that incorporated specific strategies in data collection and analysis. Problem statement. The study was conducted to look at the potential of behavioral rehabilitation program in changing the behaviour of residents located at Tunas Baptist School, Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur. Various programs such as vocational, co-curricular, religious and counselling has been organised for at-risk teens. Although residents of Tunas Baptist School, STB, Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur have different backgrounds and criminal offences, they have the same reason why they were sent there. Among the reasons why they are placed here are written requests of parents or guardian to court, found guilty of any offence by the court, the parent or guardians can no longer control their children, and offences that are not of the serious nature but should be detained for a period of time and placed under beneficial rehabilitation to restore moral. Conceptual framework. Expression technique through painting used in these two therapeutic processes are part of the art therapy that is used to help all subjects express their thoughts and emotions where some of them have difficulty expressing them verbally. Coif and Company state the art therapy offers children, adolescents, adults and parent therapy primarily through non-verbal ways of using art forms such as dance, movement in the context of psychotherapy, counselling, recovery or treatment. While Duran and Sarala, Harold Watson, Masciodi notes that customers are more likely to interpret something visually than verbally. However, drawing techniques serve only as a medium to help the facilitator obtain an overview and in-depth information on the subject, while to explore and help clients achieve effective recovery, The therapeutic methods used in this study are based on the reality therapy. Scope of research and limitation. Scope of research. This study as present aims to understanding the involvement of juvenile in dealing with a situation that needs the ability to self-control to outward group therapy exercise. Limitation. This study was limited to a small sample size. The location for the activities is not suitable and time limit only for 6 hours. Research objective. Among the objectives of the study are as follows. To describe the respondent personal background, gender, race and age, family characteristic, educational level. To expand the level of personal attitude, family support and level of recovery among residents at the STB. To compare differences in personal attitude, family support and recovery levels among residents of various ethnic schools in Malaysia. To determine the relationship between personal attitude, family support and level of recovery among the Tunas Bakti School residents. Research question. Some of the research questions identified in the study are as follows. What is the effectiveness of the training program in the rehabilitation process at the STB Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur? Are the facilities and equipment available at this centre sufficient to implement rehabilitation program for residents at the STB Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur? What is the effect of peer pressure on social issue? What are the concerns of the adolescent school environment that are involved in social issue? Implementation procedure. All participants or respondents were randomly divided into 7 groups through an ice-breaking session. One group consists of 6 or 7 people in the group and has named the group champion. As a result of ice-breaking, the educational level and origin of the participant can be known at random. This table shows the level of education of residents at STB. Implementation procedure. First session, ice-breaking session. The participant will need to introduce themselves and we need to build a rapport and also inform the participant about the concepts. Second is brief introductory. Facilitators explain the main focus of the group counseling and do and don'ts. Third, distributing pre-activity form. Each of the clients were given of pre-activity form. It consists of 10 items self-scoring self-control scale. And the fourth is morning greeting. The participant need to choose whether they want to a hug, a high five, a handshake or a fist bump by tapping the corresponding picture post on the wall. Second session is the art therapy. First, face drawing. Instructions were given to the clients and they all need to draw a self-portrait picture using their opposite hand. And then they need to state their strength and weakness and also coloring the picture using their creativity. After that, they are all need to show their drawing to others. Then, with all the participants, they will discuss an understanding about the activity and share their thoughts with others. Second activity is to draw a tree. Instructions were given to clients. Participants need to draw a big tree image on the A1 paper and then they are all need to sketch a palm and state their hope to the future after release from the STB. Then each participant need to share their experience during this activity. And the third is intervention. Facilitator will advise and give a motivation to the participant. Finding and analysis. Drawing technique is one of the most useful medium in helping counselors delve deeper into their thoughts, emotion, background and behavior because through this medium, subject will express everything consciously or unconsciously. In addition, subjects who are difficult to express themselves verbally can express everything through artwork, making this technique very suitable for counselors. Physical activity therapy also provides a good expression of the subject's behavior that can be interpreted through their movement as if a group member could distinguish by their passive or aggressive character. For passive subjects, a persuasive and impulsive approach can be used to explore the subjects, while a rigid approach can be used to control the subject aggressively so as not to disturb the other subject and to disturb the therapy session. The key things to note in the therapy session is the subject's confidence and comfort in sharing something with their counselor. Contribution. How can counseling help an individual or grouping? In general, this counseling can help individuals or group counseling. This individual counseling is more private than group counseling. However, its function and goal is to help clients have the self-awareness to solve their own problem based on agreed boundaries. Finding and analysis. Among the activities carried out. Conclusion. Nowadays, people often ignore their emotional health and let the problems they face in the hope of finding a solution in the future. They are made up of parents, employees, leaders, and other individuals from different backgrounds. Therefore, counseling sessions are an important medium to help individuals with emotional problems recover and function normally. This situation caused the surrounding community to be affected by their emotional state, including children. Parents who neglect their responsibilities will make these children wild and unmanageable while causing social and national problems. Teens and children need adults, especially parents, to guide them in a better way. To curb social problems among adolescents and children, the Tunas Baptist School set up by Social Welfare Department is one of the efforts taken by the government to rehabilitate children aged 12 until 31 years old with various criminal background. The STB is not an institution that punish children, but to take care of their welfare. Counseling is a professional service aimed to improve the well-being of clients. Facing clients who have difficulty communicating, such as children, art therapy approaches are an effective way to help and find the solution. References. Thank you.